Hello, and welcome to the Holly Family Effect channel. My name is Kendrick. Just wanting to hop on for a quick second before I go pick up my children from the weekend. Overall, my weekend was good. When the children are away from me, that's when I tend to struggle the hardest. Like, struggle. I can have a vulnerable moment here with you guys, right? I can have a vulnerable moment. So for me, like, once my emotions start to fill up and overflow, that's when I know it's time to open up. So for me, using this platform is more like a great safe space that I'm creating amongst myself, you know. The real battle with child custody, it all starts here, like mentally. It's a mental battle, especially when you're trying to break those generational curses. You're trying to do everything and break everything that wasn't done in your childhood and set these new traditions and just enjoy life and give your children the best life, the best childhood that can be, right? When I won full custody of my children, even with that win, a piece of me was still being removed because the vision I was seeing, the vision I was forcing, that I was forcing to see, it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. I was forcing that vision. Being alone, it has taught me that I had to see the vision that God had saw for me and my family, me and my children. Because the vision that I was seeing and the vision that I was forcing, it wasn't that. It wasn't what God had planned. It wasn't what God had saw that was best for me. And once I had that talk and once I could understand, you know what, this I gotta listen. That's when I started the process of understanding that everything that I was doing, it was more self-imposed. Like, I had to heal, and I wasn't healing properly. Wasn't healing properly. See, a lot of things that we bring onto ourselves is more self-imposed, really. It's more self-imposed, my opinion. And for me, when my children aren't, I mean, I'm sorry, when my children go visit their mother, that is when I struggle the hardest. I struggle the hardest because there's no communication when they're with their mom. It's minimum communication. It's more like I got a time where I can call my kids and speak to them, but then I get a message, the children are asleep. I'm like, come on, man, why are you doing this? And that is when I'm learning how to cope with that. I'm still learning how to cope with when I don't get to speak to my children and when I know it's games being played. I tend to just bring on that isolation. I tend to bring on those emotions of the what if, the self-doubt, the doubt, and all this stuff when I need to be thinking the other way, honestly, you know? But yeah, that vision is key. That vision is key. That go for all my fathers, single fathers raising their children alone or raising your children with the village that you have created or children, the village that's the Lord has brought into your life. That vision is key. Insanity, right? That's what they say when a person just keep doing something over and over and over again. I was doing that, thinking things were going to change, and it didn't change. It didn't change. It did not change at all. So yeah, it's a mental battle. Child custody is a mental battle. You have to be mentally strong and understand the mental warfare that you're walking into, because the relationship has dissolved. That's done. It's more about the responsibility at this part with the children. And that's going to be, for me, it was so hard. It was difficult moving forward for me. Very difficult moving forward. I'm telling y'all, it was difficult for me to move forward because I knew if I backtracked, that was so easy. That was so easy for me to look over my shoulder and, hey, come on, let's get this together. Let's do this. And forgive. I had to forgive at one point, which I already done, but my forgiveness came in another form, because that backtrack for me was so easy that I would have been still seeing the reflection that brought me down. That same reflection, backtracking in that same water, right? That same water that's running dry. And when I looked down, that reflection that I was seeing in that small little puddle, that little reflection, it was still that broken image of how did I get here? How did I get here? It's like you're dreaming so good, you wake up and it's still the same thing. Like, oh man, I gotta go back to sleep. But yeah, keep the vision strong when you're going through this battle of child custody. You have to keep your mind strong. Can't be deaf and dumb. Can't be deaf and dumb to these things. Because what comes next with that is being blind. Be quiet. Like learn, educate yourself, and don't turn the eye. Don't turn that eye. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because no one is turning that eye on you. Eye on you. You get it? Like, no one is turning that. So, and always seek the support. Most of these videos that I'm opening up on and talking to, and anybody that's watching that's, looking for the support, looking for the help, that's the key thing, the support. I always seek the support. Because the support that I had sought out for, that individuals who made me want to come back to this YouTube platform. Like I said, 3 years ago was when I started this channel, and it was going to be for my children book, and me working with the youth and small projects that I was doing within the community and the city that I stay in. I'm going to share some of those videos, and then night and day my life just changed. So again, it goes back to my mentally. It's been 2 years now, 2.5 years, me doing this on my own, raising my children. Mentally, I'm at a strong 5.3 to 5.6. I still can't believe it. Like, and I'm not in denial. My belief is like, I can't believe that the type of man that I am didn't see it coming. That's what I'd be like, dang man, I did not see it coming. I got too comfortable, right? Just don't get too comfortable. Too comfortable. One of my favorite songs by Future, and I got comfortable. But my comfortability came out of love. I'm not going to sit here and deny it. But hopefully this video brings some type of joy, some type of peace, some type of at ease for anyone who's watching and that's going through the same thing that I went through and currently still going through. I have majority custody. My situation, physical custody, children live with me. They go to their mom every other weekend. They get to see their mom 2 days out the week. So that's my situation. I had 100% custody at one point too. As I keep reiterating, and we're gonna dig more into all of this more. Again, I'm just opening up, getting more comfortable sharing everything, as well as giving just giving the knowledge and giving the things that I've learned that has helped me get through this time in life. You know, this hardship. I call it my first hardship in life because I never really been through anything as traumatic recently. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm going off track here, but at my Lord rest his soul. My nephew, he passed away. Long live G Money, baby Greg, little Greg. Long live G. So with that, me losing my nephew and me going through what I went through with my children, those were the first two real hardships in my life. Like real, like I was breaking down, and when I was screaming for help, I didn't see it. 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 And so that's what mentally broke me down. When you reaching out for the help, when you're screaming for the help, and you're like, man, I know you see it. I mean, yeah. But that's the thing. I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. And that's why it was so hard for some people to believe when I finally opened up. It was so hard for them to believe the shock value. I had to I had to show them these court documentation, the declarations, and all this stuff like this. I'm learning all of this stuff. Like, had to show my family and friends once I finally had to come out. Like, hey man, this is what I'm going through. This is why you guys have not seen me in 2 years. I have not heard. I'm just now waking back up to the world. I'm not letting my heart overflow anymore. I'm not letting my insecurity stop me anymore. I'm not letting the devil win anymore. I'm not letting the system win anymore in the sense of becoming another statistic. I refuse to become another statistic. That's why I go so hard for my two kids. And this is a grown man's job. Being a father is a grown man job. It's not a little kid job. This is a grown man job. That is why I take it so serious. And I get the differential now when my dad and mom would tell me, I'm not your friend. Like, I'm not your friend. Because this is grown. Like, this is adult. This is adult business when raising children. So, not going to keep up too much more of your time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The Holly Family Network. The Holly Family Effect. I'm sorry. But again, I'm learning this, getting new to it. Again, please check out the Holly Family Effect channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.